Hi, I'm Alicia, I'm from Manchester. We're here today at my first deal, which is a 3-bed, 1.5 bath, mid-terrace property. Let's go have a look. So as you come in, this is the living room. So the kitchen in this property actually had a bit of green in it, so that just kind of set the foundation for what I wanted the colour scheme to be. I just wanted like a couple of strong colours, so I went with sage green for this property. So we've just got little touches of green, like the lamp and these buckets and the rug and the pillows and whatnot. And then we've got a corner sofa bed from the range, which is just good for getting extra guests, I think. And then just quite simple decor really, smart TV, which was I already had. It was like a spare one, no one was using it, so I saved a bit of cost there. And then I put some Manchester related artwork up, just because we're 10 minutes from the city. So we're in Clayton, Manchester today, which is where I grew up, and this is where my first rent-to-rent unit is. So this property is a 3-bed, 1.5 bath mid-terrace with a driveway, newly renovated by the landlord as well, so it was all nice inside, just needed furniture. So I found this deal through Open Rent. It was probably a couple of months ago now. I messaged the landlord, she seemed quite relaxed, didn't ask loads of questions, I didn't give her lots of answers. And then she wanted to do a viewing when I was actually away. I said I'd like to come earlier. She says things weren't going to be finished, but luckily she still gave me the opportunity to view it because I wanted to obviously pitch to her and not let her have viewings with like regular tenants. And that went quite well, and then pretty much closed the deal whilst I was away. And we'll go look at the kitchen next. So the landlord completely renovated this property for the previous 6 months before I took it on. So that was great because this kitchen is brand new, had a bit of like light green and stuff on the cupboard. So again, we just went with a similar sort of theme, like sage green, got some bright green towels and whatnot. And then just wanted to keep it quite clean and simple really. So fortunately, this property comes with a gated and spacious back garden as well. So that just needs regular maintenance. So it's nice that guests have some outdoor space as well. There wasn't masses of struggles in terms of negotiation. She did ask for a deposit. I managed to negotiate it from 5 weeks to 4 weeks. And I think because it was my first one and she'd already done all the renovation, I didn't really feel like I had leverage to ask for a rent-free period, but it worked out okay. And it just needed furniture really. I got all the kitchen stuff from IKEA. I think the sofas from the range. I used Argos, B&M for small decorative bits. So all over really, but the main ones that I imagine everybody uses. Let's go and take a look at the bedrooms upstairs next. So this is the upstairs. We've got a small single bedroom over here, so just one single in here. Again, continuing with the green theme, green towels, green throw, and just a rail and hangers, so super simple. And then this is the principal bedroom, again, just 2 single beds in here. This is actually the room we use for the cleaner's SA cupboard. So there was already a cupboard that came with the property. We just put a lock on it and got some hanging storage in there for all the shelves and the linen. So the guaranteed rent on this property is $1,650. It's a 3-year deal with the landlord with no break clause. Average nightly rate, including the OTA fees, is around £165. I think the break even is at just under 50% according to those figures. On a good month cash flow, just over 3,100 I'd say, with roughly 1,000 profit. And this is the last bedroom. Same look and layout as the main bedroom, just 2 single beds in here. Same artwork and green theme. And this is the main bathroom, so it's completely renovated by the landlord, so it really didn't need much, just the linens and obviously small things like the shower gels and the hand wash. So I actually just discovered today as well, there's 3 different light settings. So when you turn it on and off and then back on again, it comes on with a different hue, which is pretty cool. So fortunately for me with this property, another member of the community has her Airbnb 2 roads away, so we've been able to share bookings and learn from one another. So she actually passed me my first 3 bookings, which was really good because I didn't have any of my own coming in at the start because I didn't have the photography and everything done yet professionally. I was just using some AI images and the floor plan and whatnot while she just kind of gets started. So I'm just trying to basically get more bookings in by booking with comfy workers and trade stays and registering with those suppliers. So the guest magnets for this property are great. So we're about a 5 minutes drive from Manchester City's football club or the Etihad Stadium, and then the new Co-op Live, which only just sort of had its first few sort of gigs and stuff in the past few months. So that's going to be a massive magnet. It's the biggest indoor arena in the UK. We've got hospitals 10-15 minutes away, the city centres 12 minutes away. There's absolutely masses of construction in Manchester. Every time you go, you just see cranes. So that's about 12 minutes away as well. And all the big businesses are in the city centre. So really good magnets. So the carpet in this property was all done new as well by the landlord. It's really thick and strong. So we won't really need to replace that, I don't think, during the contract with the landlord. I put 5 single beds in this property on purpose because I would like to target the sort of construction and longer stays as my customer avatar. We do have a sofa bed downstairs as well, and it's also great, I think, for groups of friends as well that are attending the Co-op Live, which is nearby, or the City Stadium, or just the city, because we have had some stays like that so far as well. If I had to give advice to someone else starting out in this position, I'd say to trust the process and trust the training, because it's all in the correct order and it does work. If it works for one person, it can work for someone else. So in the future, and especially for this year, I'd really like to get 3 by the end of the year. So we're about halfway through the year now. The landlord of this property actually sent me a video for another property she has around 10 minutes away. So I'll see if that can be something that I can do. Might have to loan some money from the bank of mum and dad. And then, yeah, my parents might actually have a property that they may be able to give me as well around 10 minutes away. So hopefully that would be my 3 by the end of the year if those work out. So I hope you enjoyed the tour of my first deal. Hopefully you'll be back again having a look at the second one pretty soon.